Have you ever wondered what truly keeps centenarians thriving in their later years? In a world filled with expensive supplements and endless health fads, it's easy to overlook the simple yet profound secrets to a long, fulfilling life. This video uncovers the real keys to longevity by sharing the wisdom of those who have embraced aging with grace and vitality. By watching until the end, you'll discover practical tips for nurturing both your physical and mental well-being. Learn how to maintain a joyful and active lifestyle and gain insights into how a positive mindset can transform your later years into a period of joy and contentment. Don't miss out on these life-changing secrets that could redefine your approach to aging and help you live your best life. If you haven't yet subscribed, I highly recommend doing so and activating the notification bell to ensure you never miss a video. Your support means a lot to me as we continue to grow our community and reach more people with our content. If you enjoy the topic of this video, please leave a comment with the number 1. If it's not quite your cup of tea, drop a 0 in the comments. Your feedback is crucial in helping me create content that better serves you. Let's get started. Individuals who cultivate their hobbies and passions are blessed with a boundless vitality that invigorates each day. They steadfastly refuse to allow the relentless march of time to diminish their inner zest, although moments of solitude may still touch their lives. These quiet interludes, rather than being seen as burdens, offer an invaluable opportunity to embrace and appreciate the depth of one's own company. For many, finding joy in these solitary moments is a profound act of self-love. Imagine the elderly who, in their pursuit of a fulfilling and vibrant life, come together in small, purposeful groups. These gatherings are often marked by simple yet significant activities, collaborating on a communal purchase, savoring a complimentary egg, boarding a bus for a leisurely afternoon walk, or attending a thought-provoking lecture. Each activity, while modest in its own right, represents a meaningful way to enrich their daily experience and forge connections with others. One remarkable example is Mrs. Leah, a beloved figure in our neighborhood, who at 70 years old embodies this spirit of joy and connection. Mrs. Lee often shares her wisdom on aging with anyone willing to listen. She asserts that as we journey into the later stages of life, the key to enduring well-being and a fulfilling existence lies not in the consumption of expensive health supplements or elaborate treatments. Instead, she advocates for the power of a positive outlook and the simple pleasure of embracing life's everyday moments. Her philosophy underscores the importance of finding happiness in the little things and maintaining an optimistic attitude. For her, these elements are far more effective in nurturing a long and healthy life than any material or medicinal remedy. Mrs. Leah's approach to living is a testament to the profound impact that a cheerful mindset and a zest for simple pleasures can have. In her view, a joyful disposition is the cornerstone of both mental and physical health, proving that sometimes the most valuable treasures are found in the most unassuming places. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Mrs. Leah, and this year I proudly celebrate my 70th birthday. My journey through life has been richly woven with family and experiences. My husband and I were blessed with 4 wonderful children, all of whom have grown up, married, and begun families of their own. Our grandchildren are now adults, navigating their paths. With my children well established and my own needs minimal, I find myself in a period of relative peace. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. I lost my dear husband when I was 67, and since then, I've embraced a life of solitude. While my children have expressed concerns about my living alone and have suggested that I might consider moving in with them, I've chosen a different path. The prospect of living with my children fills me with apprehension for 2 main reasons. First, I fear that sharing a household could lead to conflicts, creating an environment of tension rather than tranquility. Second, I'm mindful of not wanting to be a burden to them. Even though I'm alone, I still feel quite capable and independent. I retired from my career at the typical age of 55. Initially, retirement felt foreign and I struggled to find my rhythm, But over time, I discovered new passions and pursuits that enriched my days. I began to dabble in crafting small handmade items, which I set up to sell by the roadside near my neighborhood. Sometimes I bring out pots of flowers that I've nurtured, displaying them alongside my crafts. Though my earnings from these activities are modest, they sufficiently cover my daily expenses and provide me with a sense of purpose. What started as a simple hobby has blossomed into a source of daily satisfaction. I've learned that idle time can be a fertile ground for meaningful engagement, rather than merely a chance to sit passively at home. Prolonged isolation can lead to a sense of disconnection from the world, which I find troubling. I believe that no matter how advanced in years one may be, it's essential to stay active and engaged. Cultivating hobbies and interests is not just about passing the time, it's about enriching one's inner self and maintaining a vibrant connection with life. By filling my days with purposeful activities, I not only avoid the trap of idleness, but also ensure that I am not inadvertently imposing on others. In essence, finding joy and meaning in everyday pursuits keeps me connected and content. I once had a colleague who, despite leading what seemed to be a well-structured life, found himself spiraling into turmoil. From my perspective, his downfall was largely due to an excessive idleness that consumed his days. He would fuss over trivial matters, creating a cloud of constant irritation. While his wife and children initially tolerated his behavior, the perpetual nitpicking eventually ignited frequent conflicts, turning their home into a battleground of discord. The situation became so untenable that it even became a source of amusement for others, further compounding his distress. Driven by a desire for longevity and health, he fell prey to the allure of dubious health supplements. He invested in a variety of products, including rare mushroom capsules touted as miraculous for health, without verifying their efficacy or suitability for his specific needs. In his quest for a remedy, he ended up with an array of supplements, only to be left wondering if they would indeed make a difference. This situation highlights a crucial point. To truly safeguard our health as we age, we must be attentive to our bodies and well-being. It's essential to consult with a healthcare professional, preferably one who specializes in holistic approaches like Chinese medicine, and to undergo regular checkups each year. Additionally, maintaining an active lifestyle through regular walks and other physical activities is vital for overall health. Since my retirement, I've adhered to these practices with dedication. When I find myself at home with idle moments, I immerse myself in activities that bring me joy and satisfaction. I cultivate flowers, explore the city's landmarks, and enjoy the gentle breezes by the riverside. Though some may perceive these pursuits as aimless wandering, I find profound contentment in them. This way of living, full of small joys and mindful engagement, keeps my heart at peace and my spirit fulfilled. Embracing life in this manner, with a focus on personal enrichment and self-care, feels both meaningful and right. When I first retired, I was invited to join a square dancing group, a popular pastime among many older folks. It's a lively activity, filled with movement and social interaction, and it's designed to bring people together, helping them stave off loneliness. Despite the appeal of dancing and chatting with others, square dancing didn't resonate with me. The gatherings felt overwhelming and fraught with drama, and it seemed like unpleasantness was always lurking around the corner. Perhaps some might view my reluctance to fit in as a flaw, but I believe there are advantages to stepping back from such communal activities. Learning to embrace solitude and be comfortable with one's own company is a valuable skill. In life, no one can remain by our side forever, not even our closest companions. Eventually, we all face moments of solitude, and even couples will find themselves navigating life alone when one partner precedes the other. Thus, it's important to be selective about whom we choose to engage with and which social scenarios we immerse ourselves in. Sometimes letting go of unnecessary social obligations can be liberating. True contentment comes from within. When we learn to find joy in our own company and appreciate the quiet moments, life reveals its subtle beauties. A peaceful heart allows us to see the hidden treasures of existence, unmarred by external concerns. As we age, our bodies naturally become more fragile, and seeking longevity isn't about amassing health products or supplements. It's about nurturing a balanced mindset, engaging in regular physical activity, and maintaining overall well-being. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Good health is not a fleeting achievement, it's a continuous journey that demands consistent effort, self-discipline, and a tranquil mindset. Without cultivating inner peace and a positive outlook, life's beauty remains obscured. A restless mind will be enveloped in turmoil, leaving no room for serenity. If we bear excessive burdens or assume overwhelming responsibilities, finding joy and contentment in our later years becomes challenging. Thus, nurturing our mental and physical health with care and intentionality is the key to a fulfilling and serene old age. Recently, the world bid farewell to the illustrious performer Lanchi, who departed from this life at the venerable age of 95. In the twilight of his years, Lanchi shared a poignant and transformative philosophy that he believed was the cornerstone of his longevity. According to him, the secret to a long and fulfilling life lay in freeing oneself from the anxieties tied to aging, the relentless haste of modern life, and the burdensome toil that often accompanies it. By consciously avoiding stress, entanglement in trivial disputes, and unnecessary contention, Lanchi embraced a mindset of profound contentment. He asserted that the true path to maintaining health and vitality was through nurturing the heart. Despite societal fears about the fleeting nature of time and its unforgiving passage, Lanchi held that time itself was not the antagonist, rather, it was the faults and anxieties we harbor within ourselves that cast shadows over our lives. In the contemporary spotlight, another figure has captured public fascination: veteran actor Wei Enyu. Now in his 80s, Wei Enyu has made the bold decision to return to the stage, defying the conventional expectations of retirement. When queried about his enduring enthusiasm and drive despite his advanced age, he responded with a thoughtful smile, drawing an analogy between humans and machines. "If you don't move, you'll rust," he explained. For Wei Enyu, the essence of a youthful spirit lies in remaining curious and maintaining a positive state of mind. He believes that life and work flow more smoothly when we nurture this inner vitality. Age, he posits, does not necessarily equate to growing old, rather. It is the aging of the heart that truly signifies the end of one's vibrant years. Reflecting on this perspective, I am reminded of several individuals whose lives transcend the conventional markers of age. I once observed a person in their mid-40s who, despite a demanding career and the pressures of daily life, dedicated themselves to preparing for exams. They continued to attend classes and manage a hectic schedule with unwavering determination. Another inspiring example is someone who, at the age of 40, made the courageous decision to leave behind a stable job to embark on an entrepreneurial journey. Their nights were spent dreaming of a better future and working tirelessly to bring their vision to fruition. These stories highlight that the concepts of youth, middle age, and old age are constructs that society imposes upon us. In reality, the art of living well is a deeply personal affair. It is not the mere passage of years that defines our experience of life, but our attitude and approach to it. Wrinkles may grace our faces as time passes, but we must strive to keep our hearts youthful and full of enthusiasm. The essence of life is not merely to count the years, but to make each day feel vibrant and purposeful. When we cultivate a mindset of peace, curiosity, and joy, we transform every day into a celebration of vitality and potential. This inner vitality, more than any external measure, truly defines the richness of our lives as we age. The painter Jimmy once shared a profound piece of wisdom: don't dwell too long on one thing. Prolonged dwelling will make you bored, tired, hurt, and brokenhearted. In the end, you won't have issues with the matter itself, but with yourself. This insight touches on a crucial aspect of emotional well-being. Our tendency to fixate on grievances and disappointments can lead to our suffering. Forgiveness, as he suggests, is not merely about excusing the wrongs done to us, but about liberating ourselves from the weight of those wrongs. Jimmy's own experiences reflect this philosophy. He spoke of a list of adversaries who had wronged him deeply. They had deprived his father of his basic rights, tarnished his family's reputation, and subjected his wife to years of oppression. In response, Jimmy chose to conceal their identities behind a symbolic name reminiscent of a predator, and he silently bore the weight of this injustice in his heart. Each night he would fall asleep consumed by hatred, his bitterness growing and clouding his life. This emotional turmoil, driven by his inability to let go, gradually poisoned his spirit. Oscar Wilde once wisely observed that for our own sake we must find a way to forgive. To continuously harbor resentment and anger is akin to tending a garden filled with thorns, each thorn a reminder of our grievances. If our hearts are burdened with too many negative emotions, there is no room left for joy or peace. Happiness, Wilde implied, is achieved not through forgetting the past, but by releasing ourselves from its hold. Jean Giowan, a painter nearing his 100th birthday, exemplified this philosophy with grace. When a journalist inquired about the secret to his longevity, Jean Giowan simply smiled and replied, "There's nothing to say. Just don't take anything to heart." This was not only the essence of his self-cultivation, but also his key to a long and fulfilling life. Despite enduring significant personal losses and limitations throughout his life, Jean Giowan maintained a remarkably open and magnanimous outlook. His ability to not take things to heart was a form of psychological detachment that he believed was beneficial for a long life. The principle of not taking things to heart can be especially valuable for those in middle age and beyond. It suggests that while it is essential to remember important aspects of life, equally important is the ability to let go of unnecessary burdens. Strengthening memory is important, but so is mastering the art of forgetting. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment on number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. When we remember, we should do so with clarity and purpose. When we forget, we should release those memories with grace. Embracing this balance helps alleviate emotional pain and relax the mind. Life inevitably brings challenges, hurtful experiences, and annoyances. However, we should not exacerbate our mental load by clinging to these negative aspects. Instead of setting up mental obstacles, we should strive to ease our emotional burdens. By learning to let go and focus on the present, we create space for peace and happiness in our lives. In doing so, we free ourselves from the traps of bitterness and open the door to a more serene and fulfilling existence. As we advance into the later stages of life, we inevitably encounter a range of challenges, whether they pertain to family dynamics, health concerns, or other aspects of our daily existence. The experience of old age can vary significantly from one individual to another. Some may find themselves surrounded by happiness and fulfillment, while others might grapple with feelings of unhappiness and struggle. Embracing a long and satisfying life requires a deep appreciation for the present moment and an intentional approach to navigating these years with grace and positivity. In our golden years, it becomes increasingly important to focus on nurturing our family relationships, enhancing our quality of life, and maintaining our health. These core elements are fundamental to creating a rewarding and joyful experience as we age. For those who have grown accustomed to carrying heavy burdens and dealing with ongoing troubles, it is essential to learn the art of letting go. The process of aging is both natural and inevitable. While we cannot escape it, we have the power to shape our responses and attitudes toward it. Aging gracefully involves more than simply managing physical health. It requires a significant shift in mindset. To truly thrive in our later years, we must cultivate a positive outlook and embrace the beauty of the present moment. This involves finding joy in everyday experiences and recognizing the value of each day. A positive state of mind, paired with a commitment to a healthy lifestyle, serves as the most reliable foundation for longevity and well-being. By focusing on what brings us fulfillment and pleasure, we can transform the aging process into a time of rich, positive experiences. If feelings of anxiety and pressure begin to encroach upon your sense of well-being, it may be beneficial to actively work on releasing these emotional burdens. Learning to let go of stress and embracing a mindset of acceptance can significantly enhance your enjoyment of the present moment. Engaging in activities that bring joy, finding solace in daily rituals, and maintaining social connections can all contribute to a more fulfilling and serene life. It is crucial to remember that a life well lived in old age is not one where we dwell on past regrets or future uncertainties, but one where we embrace the present with open arms. Finding contentment and peace in the here and now is key to navigating the later years with grace. By focusing on the positives and allowing ourselves to enjoy the small pleasures of life, we create a foundation for enduring happiness and fulfillment. In sum, aging is a journey that presents its own set of challenges and opportunities. By prioritizing our relationships, health, and mindset, and by learning to release unnecessary burdens, we can create a life that is rich in joy and satisfaction. Embrace each day with a sense of gratitude and openness, and allow yourself to fully experience the beauty of the present moment. In doing so, you will not only enhance your well-being but also inspire those around you to approach their aging process with optimism and grace. As we draw this exploration to a close, I hope you found the insights and reflections shared today both thought-provoking and inspiring. From understanding the importance of cultivating a positive mindset and embracing the present moment, to learning how to navigate the challenges of aging with grace and joy, these lessons offer valuable guidance for enriching our lives at any stage. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What has resonated with you the most from today's discussion? Share in the comments below one key takeaway you've learned and how you plan to apply it to your life. Your reflections and experiences are important, and we're excited to see how these insights will make a difference for you. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to leave your comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Your support helps us continue bringing valuable content to you and others. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to engaging with you in the comments.